No need to look any further, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
Hey, what up, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to a new episode of the Mr. Cowboy Nation show. I'm your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. Hold y'all got right quick. My guy called me as soon as I went live. Trying to see if I can give him a comment here. So hold y'all got. Just get y'all bear with me. All right, so we got a good show lined up for you today. We're gonna let me see. There we go. Cool. All right, so welcome to a new episode of Mr. Cowboy Nation show. I'm your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. You can keep up with the show on the IG page at _ Mr. Cowboy Nation _ YouTube page, Mr. Cowboy Nation, and we have two Facebook pages. This one that the show was shot live from, and also you have the Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation show. That page, well, it's live on that page as well. So either one of those pages are a great way to keep up with the show. We're gonna get into a variety of topics this evening. Can you dig it? Also, I got a new mic. So let me know if the audio is good. Give me a thumbs up or whatnot, and for in the comment section, let me know if the audio good. But we're gonna get into George Pickens. George Pickens, the deadline is passed for the franchise tag, right? So we're gonna get into that. Cowboys defense, Stephon Diggs, of course, Brandon Ayuk, right? Because I'm concerned for Brandon Ayuk at this point. And Dak Prescott. Some interesting things came out about Dak Prescott that I most definitely want to touch on. Can you do? All right, so let's get into it, man. Stephon Diggs made a comment, right? That he is the best number 2 wide receiver in the league, right? So that's what he said. He said he's the best number 2 wide receiver in this league. Name a number 2 receiver in this league better than me, right? And of course, me being a Cowboys fan, I immediately went to George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Depends on who you ask, right? George Pickens is the number 2. CeeDee Lamb is number 2, right? Where they say there is no number 2, it's 2 number 1s, but on the depth chart, somebody got to be number 2 on the depth chart, right? So I'm not taking Stephon Diggs over either one of them guys. I'm not taking Stephon Diggs over CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens, right? And then you got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins in Cincinnati. I'm not taking Stephon Diggs over T. Higgins. Now, then you also got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and that with the Rams. Now, that one, I might take Stephon over Devontae Adams. Right? But the Cincinnati duo and the Dallas duo are the top 2 wide receiver duos in this league. So to answer Stephon Diggs' question, CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens, whichever one you claim is the number 2, and T. Higgins. So both of those number 2 receivers are better, right? So to be honest, in New England last year, Stephon Diggs did not look like a number 2. He looked like a number 1 wide receiver, right? He didn't look like a number 2. I understand he got some extracurricular activities that's kind of keeping him from being signed. I honestly feel like if all of the field stuff I'm going on, I honestly feel like he'll still be in New England, right? But his talent is not the reason he's not playing. It's not because he can't play. It's not because he's not. He's very much so talented. He should be on the roster. I think he will end up on the roster, but best number 2 wide receiver, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one. All right, so let me know what you think about that. Also, Also, all right. So the Brandon Ayuk saga, right? Speaking of wide, this is gonna be a real wide receiver heavy show. Now I'm going through this outline. Yeah, we're gonna talk about receivers a lot. But anywho, Brandon Ayuk. I never, I'm gonna say this. I never thought I see the day where somebody make Antonio Brown not seem so bad, right? And we all saw Antonio Brown. We all remember the Antonio Brown crash out. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, man, this boy's nuts. Like we remember Antonio Brown, but man, this dude make Antonio Brown look like a Boy Scout, man. Like, oh my God, like let's go through it, and then this is what concerned me. I don't think it's true, but this is what concerned me. Yahoo Sports is reporting that the Dallas Cowboys are the favorite to sign Brandon Ayuk at 21%. Now, the fact that the favorite to sign him is only 21% says a lot, right? But Lord, Lord, sweet baby Jesus in the manger, please don't let this happen. Like, why do y'all always want to crash? Why y'all always want to wreck our locker room, bro? We got a good thing going, right? George Pickens happy, Dak happy, CD happy. We got a defense. I have high hopes for this defense. It looks like we ready to do something. And here y'all go want to give us Brandon Ayuk. Just want to just throw a pipe bomb in our locker room, right? Look, like what? No, we don't want him. We don't need him. I'm good. Now I will say this. And then you gotta think, you making 30 million a year. We can't afford that, bro. We got CD at 36, you get 30, and then Pickens at 20, basically 28. Nah, that's too much money. We can't afford that, right? So I don't know, I don't know where they got this information from, but it don't make sense cap wise to me. But if keep but ooh, CD Pickens, IU Flow. Oh my God. Oh my, but I'm so afraid of Ayuk, man, as far as locker room. Like my locker room concern with him is through the roof, bro. It's through the roof. And I think we got a good thing going. We got a good culture going. Shotty has built a good culture, man. He has built a good culture, and I'm good, bro. I don't want to jeopardize that at all. I don't, man. I'm good. I like Lee. What it do, man? I like my chances with Yet. I'm cool on Brandon Ayuk, and let's and just in case you're not up on the Brandon Ayuk saga, I took some notes, so I get you up to speed. First he has destroyed his image. Looks like a train wreck waiting to happen. So these are my concerns. Uh, if the commanders do so we seen him online with the commanders. He's talking like he already played for the commanders. That's how he talking. Like if you hear him talk, you would think that the commanders have already signed him. He's showing up to training camp when they go, right? He can't wait to play San Francisco October 19th. Like, bro, you are under contract with the San Francisco 49. What are you talking about? Like, so if the Commanders GM do sign him, he should be fired immediately because you are absolutely positively getting hit with tampering. Like I don't think it's nowhere around it. You are positively absolutely getting hit with tampering, bro. If you sign him, right? And how he been talking, you calling Jaden Daniels, you done fell out with Jaden Daniels, right? Jaden Daniels, and I not honestly, Jaden Daniels don't seem like the type of guy that's real cocky and demeaning. Seems like a very humble guy. Definitely raised right. You can tell by his mom he was raised right. He was raised to treat people right. So I think when Jaden Daniels made the comment to Brandon Ayuk, hey man, you're on my team now. I honestly, wholeheartedly, 100% think that was a joke. I do. And how does Brandon Ayuk respond? Straight on line, going live, taking shots at him, calling him a mama's boy. You won't have no respect for him because he run up behind this woman so much, yada yada yada. Dude, you do realize you're trying to get signed, right? like I'm it's like he's so out of touch with reality, bro. And I don't know, dude. I'm not a betting man, but I'm willing to bet that he has some stage of CTE. I don't know which stage he on, but he has some stage, bro. Because like he is detached from reality. He is detached from the way things work in this league. Like he really think he on the Commanders team, right? And then when you fell out with Jaden Daniels, and I guess you realize, hey, if me and Jaden Daniels don't get along, probably not gonna get signed. So now you want to call Jaden Daniels and try to smooth it out, but Jaden Daniels don't want to talk, bro, because why you taking shots at me and my mom from a joke? And again, you are under contract with the 49ers. Like, why are you talking like you already play for the Commanders, bro? And you are under contract with the 49ers. Like, this is so bizarre. You know what I'm saying? And so you go live again. Hey, Jaden, pick up the phone, man. The money on the line. Bro, like, what money? What money we talking about? Like, what money? What money is on the line? Like you just saying the 49ers just paid you, bro. You got your money. You need to go to work. You need to show up to work. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, you call John Lynch weird for showing up to your house because you're not answering the phone. You ghosting everybody, right? You won't show up. They thinking something is wrong, right? So of course, John Lynch being a good GM that he is, he's trying to check on you and make sure everything is okay. You call him weird. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I pay you $30 million a year because it was a 4-year, $120 million deal is what he signed. So if I pay you $30 million a year and you decide you're not gonna show up and work for that 30 million, do you understand that if this wasn't football and somebody gave you 30 million a year and you take off running on them after you got 30 minutes, you realize how serious those consequences will probably be? Right? Do you understand how serious those consequences will probably be? 30 million a year and you just don't answer your phone? You're not showing up? Like, bro, what? Nah, man. That kid needs some help. I'm concerned with him. I'm concerned for him. And I pray that he gets the help that he needs because I think I speak for everybody. 49ers fans, Cowboys fans of the game, just decent human beings in general. And when you see the behavior that this kid is displaying, it is concerning. And you wonder if there are some mental issues going on, right? It definitely is. It's a lot of smoke there. You know what they say when the smoke is fire, right? So it's a lot of smoke there, man. I don't know I don't know what he on. I don't know what he ain't got a hold to, but yeah, man, it's concerned. All right, so again, heavy wide receiver show. Okay, yeah, George Pickens and C.D. Lamb, right? So the top 100 players and all this is out. Well, with the GMs and the executives, players vote on the top 100 players. I like the show. I like the countdown because it gives you a more valid opinion. I guess I want to say that a valid opinion. So I can guys like me, like the other content creators, they can get on here and tell you what they think. Like I can tell you all day, I think Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts. I can say that every day, all day. But when the guy who's actually been on the field and played against Dak Prescott and played against Jalen Hurts, right? When one of those guys say, "Hey man, Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts," you tend to take that with a little more weight. You understand? So, with that being said, George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb both was ranked outside of the top 5 in wide receivers. Well, by the players and GMs and all that. So I have the top 10 right here, and I'm gonna go through it. I disagree Well, y'all may agree. We got the comment section. Let me know. You agree, you disagree. Uh, so Jamar Chase, they got at number one, Jamar Chase. That's it. Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver in the league, right? So, number two, Justin Jefferson. Number three, JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba from Seattle. Number four, Puka Nakua from the Rams. Five, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm surprised Amon-Ra St. Brown is that high. I've always felt like Amon-Ra St. Brown was underrated, but I guess not. Then six, you got CD. Seven, you got Pickens. Eight, AJ Brown. 10, Devontae Adams. Right. Uh, like I said, I disagree. I think one of them. I think either Lamb or Pickens should have been in the top five. So I did my own top 10, right? But my top 10 is based on last year, right? The last time I saw these guys on the field, the last time I saw these wide receivers play a full season, who looked the best, right? So based on last year, I'm gonna get a disclaimer. Based on last year, um, I got JSN at number one. I feel like Jackson Smith and Jigma was by far the best wide receiver in the league last year. I don't think it was close. I don't think it's up for debate. None of that. I'm not gonna even argue with you. Right. JSN was the best wide receiver in the league last year. Then I got Jamar Chase at number two. I got Puka Nakua at three. I got CD Lamb at four, Pickens at five, Amon-Ra St. Brown at six. I got AJ Brown at seven. I moved AJ Brown up a spot at seven. Then I got Justin Jefferson at eight. Give me Nico Collins at nine and Devontae Adams at 10. Right. So yeah, Devontae Adams at 10. So but I mean that's where I'm at. So I feel like, but in the reason I like CD over a lot of these wide receivers. Really, the same reason I like it. The same reason I like Amon-Ra St. Brown. You can move him around. Like I'm a huge fan of versatility. Right. If I can move you around, I feel like I can do more damage with you. It's harder for the defense to key in on you. It's harder for the defense to game plan for you and take you away from you if you not lined up in the same spot every single. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm gonna be honest. There was a time I know Jamar Chase is high on this list, and I got him high on the list. All of the experts got him high on it. But there was a time when I would say, hey man, I think I'll take CD over Jamar Chase, but because of that. But that's my own personal preference. Like, but if you talking about just landing him outside, just straight running routes outside, Jamar Chase is a bad boy. Like you can't take that from him. But I think Justin Jefferson had not having a QB really hurt him and he shouldn't be in top five. Like, cause he hasn't been producing, and it's not his fault, but at the same time, it is his fault because we've seen DeAndre Hopkins ball out with whoever throwing him the ball. Right. We've seen guys like T.O. ball out with whoever throwing them. So it's not his fault, but it is his fault, right? Because if you like that, you should, CD. We seen CD Lamb ball out with Cooper Rush throwing him the ball. So if you like that, you should be like that with whatever QB in there. You should be able to adjust your game and adapt to the new guy on the center. And Jefferson didn't do that last year, bro. So that's why I dropped him all the way down to 8. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it, man. All right, so the George Pickens saga. The deadline to negotiate a long-term deal with George Pickens was July 15th, right? So that day has come and gone, and George Pickens will officially play on the franchise tag. I think it's $27.3 million, fully guaranteed, which is not a bad payday by any stretch of the imagination, right? But a lot of people concerned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people concerned. They thinking, and you gotta don't bite the cheese, y'all. Okay, don't bite the cheese. So it's gonna be a lot of people. Oh man, George Pickens is a rental. Oh man, they're gonna play George Pickens for 1 year and let him walk and yada yada. We should have got a long-term deal done with him. And with that, I agree. We should have got a long-term deal done with him. We should, but I'm telling y'all that agent is holding this deal up. So don't get mad at Jerry. It's the agent. I guarantee you it's the agent. If Pickens fired his agent, I guarantee you a long-term deal will be done. I guarantee that. So, but Jerry Jones came out and said out of his own mouth, we have long-term plans for George Pickens. Can you dig it? This is what Jerry Jones, the guy. You know, Jerry, y'all know how Jerry is. So Jerry is the boss. And he has no problems letting you know he's the boss, right? So, and he said we have long-term plans for George Pickens, right? So, and putting a guy on a franchise tag is not unusual for the Cowboys, right? It's not unusual. We saw, if I'm not mistaken, Dak got a franchise tag 1 year. DeMarcus Lawrence for sure got a franchise tag. Both guys end up getting paid. So a franchise tag is not a bad thing, right? It's not. It's not a bad thing like they try to make it out to be, bro. Like, and like I said, it's don't bite the cheese, y'all. If Jerry said there's a long-term plan for George Pickens, and there's a long-term plan for George Pickens. You got who shot it wants him there, Dak wants him there, CD wants him there. It's probably gonna be there, right? So, and he's been a model. Like y'all do realize it's the same George Pickens. Everybody was saying it's gonna crash out like he did in Pittsburgh. He gonna wreck the team. George Pickens has been a model citizen going through this contract negotiation. He's been very professional, unlike somebody else we saw go through this same situation last year. It's no longer in Dallas. I ain't gonna call no names, right? But we saw this same situation last year, remember? And that guy didn't handle it well at all, right? But George Pickens is the crash out. George Pickens is the guy that's gonna wreck the locker room, right? That's what the media was feeding us. What's up, Kills? That's what the media was feeding us, right? George Pickens is the guy that's gonna wreck the locker room. George Pickens is the guy, you know what I'm saying? That's the, but nah, it wasn't George Pickens, it was somebody else. But George Pickens has been a model. He's been very professional. I'm gonna say that. He's been very professional. And he said the only reason he missed the voluntary OTAs was because of the agent. Right? So I think the agent is holding this deal up. I think if he get rid of the agent, we on it popping. Right? So let's just keep your eye on it. If the agent end up getting fired sometime during this season and George Pickens gets signed, you heard it here first. I've been saying this forever, right? And I'm willing to bet out tequila in Mexico that it's the agent. The agent is the reason Pickens hadn't been signed. Jerry don't like him, especially after the stunt he pulled Michael Parsons, right? So I'm just saying, but don't get all worked up. I wholeheartedly believe Pickens will get signed. We just got to get Mulagat out of there, right? If everybody is too good of a fit. For one, it's too good of a fit. This offense, it has nuclear capabilities with him on it. If you are serious about winning, you keep George Pickens around. That's just what it is, right? So I'm just saying, like the franchise tag is not something that we haven't seen before, right? We've seen it before. We've seen guys play on it. We've seen guys get paid after they balled out on it. So I think Pickens will be no different, right? So speaking, let's stay on the Cowboys, right? So the defense. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. I really think, like I told y'all to end the basketball season, right? I said, man, y'all sleep on the Knicks. They can win the whole thing, right? I'm telling y'all before the season even starts, y'all sleep on the Cowboys. Well, we not sleep on the Cowboys, But I think the people outside the organization, right? The people that's not seeing Christian Parker, how he's interacting with these players, what he's doing, what he's installing. I think the people that don't see that, I think I sleep on the Cowboys. I do. I really do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Us getting Caleb Downs was huge. Because I honestly feel like Christian Parker is hiding Caleb Downs. I think Christian Parker got some tricks up his sleeve with this kid, bro. I do honestly believe that. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what it is he got. And the reason I said that, right? So it was Christian Parker was mic'd up. Hold on. Got a little confident. What up, Cuz? Good. All right. So the reason I say that is Christian Parker was mic'd up during the training camp practices, right? And he's coaching the players through the drills or whatnot. And he was coaching Caleb Downs one of the drills. And he was like, good technique, not where to get the arm out there. He was like, well, I can't talk to him like I want to because I'm mic'd up. You know what I'm saying? So that lets me know that he's working extensively with Caleb Downs, and it's some stuff he don't want out. Right. So I'm saying, bro. They're like what we been hearing about Caleb Downs, like at the training camp practices, right? They doing team photos or whatnot. They trying to find Caleb Downs. They can't find Caleb Downs to take the team photos. Where the hell is Caleb Downs? Everybody's looking for Caleb Downs. They find Caleb Downs. He's in the film room studying film, right? So, so, so they find Caleb Downs. He's in the film room, right? So, and that's what I'm talking about. Like when I compared him to Ed Reed, you know what I'm saying? So when I compared him to Ed Reed, that is what I was talking about. The attention to detail, like Malik Neighbors. When we drafted him, Malik Neighbors was pissed, right? Because he wanted the Giants to draft him, but the reason he wanted the Giants to draft him was because he saw Caleb Downs as a freshman, might I add, in Alabama, and Caleb Downs basically shut him down, right? Yeah, and if you can go back and look at that clip, he's like, man, this dude is different. He's that good. Like he's walking up to the line calling out the route combinations, right? But because he's watched so much film, he already know you come out here in this formation, you probably gonna run this route combination, right? And we hadn't seen anybody uh of that caliber except since Gilly, Stephon Gilmore. Gilmore was the same way. Like he was studying formations. He knew if you land up like this, only so much you can do. He's probably gonna be these couple of route combinations, right? And we got a younger version, right? So man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see exactly what's going on, what Christian Parker has in store, right? Hey, baby girl, how you doing? And my boy Hollywood AC in the building. Hey man, AC, you just called me, man. This is a great time to put your question in the comment section, and we could get into it here in front of everybody, right? So, but I yeah, man, I'm you know, and I heard some things about Malik Neighbors too. I'm trying to see cuz gonna hop back on her. I'm gonna let her. Well, I tell it. She can verify it. So little birdie told us. So I put a post up not too long ago, right, saying Malik Neighbors may miss the first 45 games of the season. So a little birdie told us that Malik Neighbors may have a degenerative situation going on in his knee. That's why, because he had the surgery, then he had to go back and have another surgery, right? So, a little birdie told us that he may have a degenerative situation going on in his knee, which makes this Odell Beckham signing more significant, right? Because Yes, sir. How about them Cowboys? So let's make this Odell Beckham signing way more significant because Odell Beckham was probably coming in to be number 2, number 3, right? But he's gonna have to be young New York Giants Odell Beckham these first couple of games because, like I said, the reports are Malik Neighbors gonna miss the first 4 or 5 games, right? And then I forgot they got Donnell Moody too, but Donnell Mooney is not he's not a bona fide number 1, right? So he's a great number 2, but can he be the guy? Can he line up against a top corner in this league and give him work all game? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now you talking about somebody getting double and we rolling the covers away from you? Yeah, sure he can. He'll kill you, right? But when you the focal point, it's a whole other ball game. You the focal point, right? So I'm not sure the Giants will have their guy the first 4 or 5 games unless Odell Beckham is still Odell Beckham. You know what I'm saying? But that remains to be seen. We'll see. But and I was like I said, keep an eye out for that knee situation with Malik Neighbors because, like I said, it's I'm good, sweetheart. It's been I heard that it's degenerative. So that explains a lot because he went from he gonna play week 1 till we don't know till now he missing for the first 4 to 5 games, right? So I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Right, so I'm just saying. So also Siobhan River, man. That's another piece on this defense. So I don't know if y'all seen the clip. Loud Nation put a clip up of Siobhan River moving, cutting, going through like the cut drills and shifting his hips. Man, Siobhan River looks amazing. And we know he's a big corner, right? So I think what's Siobhan River? About 6'1", 6'2", about a couple a biscuit and a 3-piece over 200 pounds, right? So big kid. But if he's moving, ain't no if. You saw the clip, he's moving very good, right? So with that size and that speed and that fluidity, the way he's moving, if he can get this game down and he can play and not think, if he's playing, just playing, right? And he's not thinking too much, man, this deep dude, y'all sleep. Y'all sleep, Cowboynation. I'm telling y'all something. Bond injury. Let's pray Dak and these 2 receivers stay healthy. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year for us. I think it's gonna be a good year for us, man. Because so this is what I got on here. So this is what I'm saying from Christian Parker's defense. So you see, Osa got traded. He got rid of the smaller D lineman. He kept all the big D linemen, right? So what Christian attempting. What he is doing is he got bigger up front. He want to stop the run without blitzing, without bringing guys down, right? So he got bigger up front, so we can stop the run with the first level, which is going to free up the back end. He. From what I'm hearing, there's not a lot of blitzing, but there's a lot of disguise, right? So if you got guys like Caleb Downs, you got guys like Jalen Thompson that can play multiple positions on the back end. You got guys like Maris Leofow, right? I think this is gonna be a great thing for Maris Leofow. Maris Leofow had the green dot for Zimmer, right? He was calling Zimmer's defense, right? So when you got guys like that, but now Leofow's playing outside. So when you got guys like that, they can do multiple things. It's hard to watch film and say this is what they're doing, right? Because they're interchangeable. Like it's pretty much gonna be to the point it's gonna be a different defense every week for what I'm hearing, right? And you hear Christian Parker talk about affecting the quarterback. That means a bunch of different things. When he say I want to affect the quarterback, that don't necessarily mean rushing the passer, right? I can affect the quarterback by getting pressure up the middle, by blitzing. I can affect the quarterback by showing them a bogus picture pre-snap, right? I can affect the quarterback by taking the run from him and making a play 3rd and longs, right? So all of this, you're gonna see all of this, multiple fronts. This defense is gonna be totally different from what we saw in the Eberflus, right? And I'm telling y'all, this offense is going to take a step forward. It is, right? So, like I said, Clayton Adams shot is praising Clayton Adams, saying that he's getting more comfortable in his role. They're more aligned on what shot it wants, right? So Dak is going to be more comfortable. Dak is going to be able to do more things with the offense. He's another year on his belt with Pickens. Him and Pickens, even though the media is reporting that Pickens never was upset about the franchise tag. He never was upset about the franchise tag. Him and Dak been working out the whole offseason. Him and CD been kicking it the whole offseason. All right. So, and if you can say, if I say anything about Dak Prescott, and I haven't always been polite in critiquing Dak Prescott, right? But one thing that there has been constant is Dak Prescott works his behind off. His work ethic has always been his work ethic, even when he was a second year guy, stinking up the joint, right? Because I said in the second year when Zeke got suspended, he's stinking the joint up. Even then, he was working his behind off, and you can see from there to here, it's a totally different QB, bro. Totally different QB. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a totally different QB, right? So I'm just saying, man, Dak has his work ethic has been consistent, is what he's done, the whole time, right? He's been a hard worker. So I have no. Do y'all see that? Have y'all seen that? Like Dak is like Jack, dude. Like so, he's been working, and I have no reason to believe he's not going to take another step forward, which is scary. Which is scary. If we had anything look like a defense last year, Dak probably would have won the MVP. All right, so and I'm just saying, bro. Since we talking about Dak, let's get to it. All right, so remember I was talking about the GMs and how they was ranking QBs and all of this and all of that, right? Well, I was talking about how they was ranking wide receivers. But it turns out they ranked the QBs too. Better have fun with this one, right? So Dak Prescott came in at number 6. But that ain't why I'm here. Jalen Hurts came in at 17. Now keep in mind it's 32 QB. So that say he ain't even in the top half. He in the bottom half. Okay. Now he the top dude in the bottom half. Well, he in the bottom half. Right. So I'm gonna go through the top 10. I'm not gonna get to Jalen Hurts because they only showed the top 10, right? So at number 1, they had Josh Allen. I'm not sure I agree with that, but all right, cool. Number 1, they had Josh Allen. At number 2, they had Patrick Mahomes. Number 3, they had Matt Stafford. Now I'm gonna say this about Matt Stafford. Coming into last season, I said, dude, Matt Stafford. I had Matt Stafford as the best QB in the NFC. Yes, better than that. Coming into last season, right? I said, because when Matt Stafford is on, right? When Matt Stafford is on and he's playing, Matt Stafford is a bad boy. Like and we talk about Mahomes and the no look pass. Matt Stafford been doing that, bro. Matt Stafford been throwing no look passes. I'm talking about been doing it. Like you can go back. Like last year, he threw a no look touchdown pass. He looked the safety or the linebacker off this way. Puka's coming behind the linebacker, so he moved the linebacker this way. Hit Puka on the money. Puka going to the house, right? No look touchdown pass. and this wasn't a scramble inside the 10, and this was about a 40 to 50 yard touchdown pass, right? And no look. So I mean, Stafford is on, man. Stafford is like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and won MVP last year, right? So, I think Matthew Stafford is slept on by some people. So Matthew Stafford being number 3 is cool with me. I understand Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Like it's the media, they gonna put them up there. They kind of the two big guns, right? Patrick Mahomes dealing with injuries. Josh Allen, at some point we gotta hold Josh Allen accountable though, fam. Can I say that? Can I say that? Because we've been holding Dak accountable forever, right? So at some point we gotta hold Josh Allen accountable, man. Like when is it gonna get done? Right. So you had no Mahomes last year in the playoffs. Mahomes was the only guy that was sending you home, right? Mahomes was supposed to be the only thing in your way. He didn't make the playoffs, and you still couldn't get it done, right? So when are we gonna hold Josh Allen accountable? I just want to put that out there. At some point, man, we gotta hold Josh Allen accountable. And they turn around and say he the best QB in the league after that last year. Last year was an indictment on Josh Allen. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So I think about it. No, I don't agree with Josh Allen being number 1. Josh Allen should be number 3. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen should be number 3 in there. So I'm not. What's up, baby girl? I'm not
my sister's in
agreeing
here.
with.
Let me crash the party.
She ain't. I don't know what she got going on. She got disconnected. But yeah, I'm going through these QB rankings. Yeah, they Josh Allen at number 1. So they got Josh Allen at 1. Pat Mahomes at 2. Matt Stafford at 3. This another one coming up. I'm not too. I don't think I agree with Joe Burrow at 4. Right? Can Joe Burrow play? Absolutely. But when is Joe Burrow's always hurt?
Right.
Like how's he top 5 and he always hurt? So they got Joe Burrow 4, Lamar 5, Dak 6, Justin Herbert 7. Now Justin Herbert showed me something last year. I always felt like Justin Herbert was overrated, a little overrated, but he showed me something last year. He kind of validated some of the hype last year. Drake May at 8 is a reach. Like, don't get me wrong. Drake May look good in his system, but Drake May got 1 year, man. 1 year on this bill, right? So and they got him over Jared Goff and Caleb Williams, which for me is an absolute no. I'm not taking Drake May over Jared Goff nor Caleb Williams. Right. So if you ask me, if you're gonna put Drake May in the top 10, he should have been 10. Right. But Caleb Williams is special. You can say what you want about his fingernail polish, but Caleb Williams is special. Jared Goff has been consistent, right? He's put up numbers year after year after year after year. Right. So I think Jared Goff should probably be a little higher on this. I would take Jared Goff probably over Justin Herbert, definitely over Drake May. But I don't know. I think Dak probably should have been top 5. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm taking Burrow after top 5. Now, if you want to put Josh Allen, Patty Mahomes, Matt Stafford, and Lamar Jackson over Dak, cool. I understand. I'm with you. But after that, nah. I think that should be in immediately after that.
I think the reason why Dak fell the way he did in that ranking, I think it had a lot to do with the defense.
That ain't his fault.
No, but I mean, it's still a team. It's still a team sport, and granted, it's only so much that any quarterback can do. But when you had not only a defense but a special teams that was as
atrocious,
trash as ours was last year, and like he said at the closeout interview, the closeout interview, he was like, he did whatever he could do as far as with the offense, but it would have helped a lot if the defense would have contributed. So when you look at these these rankings and everything, yeah, Dak will take a hit for it. Because he is the face of the franchise. Let's be real. He is the face of the franchise.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm gonna be honest. I gave Dak a pass because I honestly felt like Dak put up a Super Bowl contention type year last year, right? The way he played, the level of QB he played should have gotten us at least to the NFC Championship game.
Right.
Because he balled out. Matter of fact, I got a quote from from an anonymous executive, right? He said Dak Prescott is a true acute progression passer. There are only so many of those guys, right? And what they're saying is, I come from under center boom. Oh, that was disguising. It's not a cover 3. It's a cover 4. Okay, I have to go through my read, right? So there are only so many guys that can do that. You see what I'm saying? So there are only so many guys that can walk up to the line. Oh, you blitzing from over here. Hey, let's slap the protection that way. I need you to run this route. Like basically command the offense. Not guys not doing that anymore. Like for Peyton Manning and for Tom, there's not a lot of guys doing that anymore, right? So it's they built in reads. Look, hey, you gonna read half the field. It's dumbed down a little bit. So Dak is one of the few guys that's really playing QB for real. Like Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford is one of those guys that's playing QB for real. Hell, Patty Mahomes couldn't read defenses his first couple years. Right. He said that out of his own mouth, right? So and Josh Allen, I wonder, can he read defenses sometime with some of the throws he makes, right? So I'm just saying, like, and the defense was literally non-existent. They couldn't stop nothing.
Yeah. And I'm reading some of the comments too. I'm reading backwards. So Joe, when you was talking about when McCarthy was fired, he was the last one not to be fired. He wasn't fired. Let's get that straight. During the 2024 season. When did he leave? So at the end of the 2024 season, everybody's contract except for Mike McCarthy's and Will McClay's. Those contracts expired like January 8th, January 9th, something around that time. Mike McCarthy, when it came for him, he was supposed to stay with us last year, but he wanted his coaching staff in place for the same amount of years that he was going to take with the new contract. They, front office said no. Basically, Jerry said no. It's going to be 1 year, everything like that. At that time, interviews were starting to happen because the contract was done. They served the rest of their contract. So Fossil was the first to go. Then Prince, who was our wide receivers coach, went with Bones Fossil to Tennessee. The next one to go was Al Harris. Guess who else was being interviewed at that time? London Wells, who was our tight end coach. So we hurried up and secured him for another 3 or 4 years. Because had we let him go after, because we was already on life support with Al Harris. Had we let go of London Wells, then we would have been hemorrhaging at that time. Will McClay's contract was the only one that lasted a little bit longer. His contract was supposed to end May 28th. They hurried up and got Will McClay. And when you think of it, the real free agent of the 2025 season was Will McClay. He had, because one, the only reason why he stayed as long as he did was because his son was still matriculating out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
He had job offer, job interviews and everything with other teams and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he really had no what's the word I'm looking for? He had no allegiance basically to stay in Dallas. His son could go wherever he is on college breaks or whatever to be with him. So he really had no allegiance to stay in Dallas. So we hurried up and secured him. London Wells, we got him. By McCarthy not having the staff that he wanted, he decided that he was going to leave the organization. That was the wool over Jerry's eyes because Jerry was not expecting that. So here we come on June 23rd after we secure Will McClay to hurry up and try to get a coach. So that was the issue with McCarthy. So he wasn't fired on that. Carol Flowers said Dallas doesn't value safeties. It got to a point where it was like that because once Daryl Woodson left, it's been a struggle with safeties. We thought we had a good one with Byron Jones when we drafted him. But then they moved him to corner, which wasn't a good idea. I don't know why they did that.
Well, I don't know, man. Byron Jones was good at corner. He didn't take the ball away enough for me.
Safety. He was so much better.
Now, why I say this though, the safety room now is stacked.
Yeah,
it's stacked now.
And then the thing with Pickens, Shador, he would have not gone to Dallas because he was supposed to be a starter. The league basically played with him.
Still playing with him.
Exactly.
Still playing with him. All right, so what was I saying? Also, Aaron Rodgers said the same thing about that. About when I think we said Joey brought up Mike McCarthy. So that when Mike McCarthy was here, he was basically running the same offense Aaron Rodgers ran, right? So Aaron Rodgers was saying it's fun to watch Dak basically run that offense because he can tell what Dak was doing, like, but we couldn't because we never ran offense. So Aaron Rodgers understood the responsibilities that Dak had running McCarthy's offense, and he was like, dude, it's amazing to watch that. He was like, Dak is doing a great job, like sliding the protection and making all the checks. He's like, man, Dak is really doing a great job. So, and that brings me to why Jalen Hurts was ranked 17.
Right.
So we've always said, right? I'm sorry, AC. So with the new defense with Dak getting respect this year, I believe Dak will be undeniable this year. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So if this defense is confusing QBs, getting stops, getting turnovers, this offense is gonna put up 30 a game, bro. I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna put up 30 a game, right? Because the run game is gonna be better. The pass game is gonna be better. So they gonna put up 30 a game, bro. They did that in year one. And like I said, Ferguson made a comment that, man, we only scratching the surface of what we can do with this offense. It was year one. They not comfortable in this system. They learning it.
Right.
Yeah. So the offense is gonna take a step forward. And if this defense can do anything, I think you won't be able to deny that, bro. I don't see how you will be able to. What we got? But yeah, but with Jalen Hurts, it was. Yeah, with Jalen Hurts, man. So we always said, but you know they love to hate us, man. But with Jalen Hurts, we always say he was a running back turned QB, right? So, and the thing with Hurts, and when you look at the two offenses, when you look at Hurts' style of play, Dak's style of play, Hurts' style of play was more so like college style, RPO,
Mm-hmm.
read option, real run heavy. We're not gonna ask Jalen Hurts to make all these exotic reads like when you got a Vic Fangio type system that's disguising, showing cover sixes and showing cover two pre-snap, post-snap, and something else. Like, we're not
Right.
gonna ask Jalen Hurts to make these reads. We gonna basically, hey, you got this route, that route, take off running if it ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So
I like a mobile quarterback. My issue is like when I not my issue. One of the things that I hope as far as with Philly, your offensive line is not the offensive line from 2-3 years ago, because a lot of them is no longer there. Whether they retired, they went to other teams. So if you know that you have a mobile quarterback that will use his legs to move the chains, you better have an O-line to protect them.
I agree. So, and I'm happy you brought that up because that's the first thing they want to bring up is, man, Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl. Yeah, he did. But this is the question I have. Right? So was it that Jalen Hurts was just playing lights out, making every read, making every throw, just a step ahead of the defense all throughout the game? Or was Philly just super stacked in the trenches and they was just whooping behind on both sides of the ball in the trenches? So that's what I saw. I saw the D line that was stacked, that was dominating the line of scrimmage. I saw an O line that was stacked and dominating the line of scrimmage. You had a 2,000-yard rusher. This dude decided not to break the record. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how dumb the O line was, right? Saquon like, nah, I ain't gonna break the record this year. I'm gonna let the young guys eat.
Yeah. So with him, so they were stacked.
They were stacked.
The two Super Bowl appearances that they had with Hurts being in, they've been stacked. The thing is, one thing I can say, when they had Kellen Moore, I wish Kellen Moore would have, what he did with Philly, I wish he would have did with us when he was our OC, because he just dumped everything out the bag for us in like the first 2 games, and then everybody knew what we was going to be doing. When he came to Philly, he didn't dump everything out of his bag. He saved some here, saved some there.
But he didn't have to though.
He didn't have to, because he was also working with a full loaded team.
Thank you.
From the Super Bowl appearance they had in when did they go? The 2017 season. So they still was fully loaded then. Hurts came in. They did the Super Bowl run with Kansas City, which I think they should have won that game, in my opinion. Was that? Yeah, Kansas City. Was that year?
So they lost to Kansas. They lost to Kansas City and they beat Kansas City.
Okay, yeah. So they should have won the first one with Kansas City, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, he balled.
But they was fully loaded then, and then they was fully loaded for this the appearance that they had where they won their second one. The thing is that they were moving, they had personnel to move. So if they were doing, if they knew that on this play we was going to run like an 11 personnel set, they will put that 11 personnel set in. If it was a 12 personnel, they will put that play in on a series. So they was very strategic on how they did their offensive schemes. So but yeah, this year you don't have like maybe 60% of what you had previous years. So you better find some kind of way to protect this boy.
And I'm gonna say something, man. That AJ Brown loss is gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be huge. I don't care what nobody say. That's gonna be huge, man.
But you
Because
know, when you was talking about Josh Allen and everything, Josh Allen fell off when Brian Dable left.
he did. He did. He did. And I'm gonna say this about Josh Allen too. He really didn't. He really didn't have a number one receiver last year because Keon Coleman was a huge disappointment, right? So with I think they got DJ Moore in the offseason. So DJ Moore's the number one receiver. So I think you may see Josh Allen, you know, kind of take a step forward again this upcoming season. But still though, bro, I'm just saying, like, when no Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, you should at least got to the. I think you should have got to the Super Bowl, but at least AFC Championship game. Like, because what they lose at last year? What they end up at last
year? Which one?
Buffalo.
Did they even make it to the playoffs?
They made it to the playoffs, but they didn't get. I don't think they got to the AFC Championship game last year.
I'm trying. So they were in a wild card.
Yeah, I'm finna look it up. Buffalo Bills 2025 season.
And while you're looking that up, so with Malik Neighbors, he doesn't have a degenerative knee injury.
Divisional round. They lost by 3 in the division, so they didn't get to the AFC Championship game. They lost to the Broncos in the divisional round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with Neighbors, he does not have a degenerative knee disease. The thing is his full meniscus repair. It requires a more conservative rehabilitation approach. Even though they're saying he will miss the first 5 weeks, we're looking at maybe 6 or 7 weeks. He will be reporting to training camp. He will be participating on certain things, but he will be on PUP. So he's basically going to be finished rehabbing and doing strength and conditioning.
But that's the thing, though. They were saying he was going to play week 1.
No, because he got hurt. What? When did he get hurt? Week 4? Yeah.
Yeah. But they were saying he we hope for have him on the field week 1. I was like,
yeah. And when he had, and I think with him, because with his ACL, since there was no swelling, they went in. I think they went immediately in to repair the ACL. Unlike when Trayvon Diggs, when he was with us and he had his ACL injury during practice to get ready for week 3, it took almost a couple of months to do his surgery because his ACL with the injury it was swollen. So they had to wait for the swelling to go down in order for them to do the ACL repair.
I got you. Yeah, so I heard it may be degenerative. I was like, what? They were like, yeah. So I was like, damn, well, it makes sense because it's time, his return time got pushed back. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be some type of setback somewhere, you know.
It got pushed back because he had to have that second surgery.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I was like, woo wee. But I think we can go ahead and put that Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott thing to bed, man.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna put that to bed. So did you have an opinion like on any of this other stuff I was talking about, like with the Brandon Ayuk and the wide receivers,
Man, I'm
top
so
10 wide
glad.
receivers?
Oh, I did see that. I did not see the top 10 one, but I did see that CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, they came out of the top 5, so they were like maybe
Yeah,
6.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. So
yeah.
they had CD at 6 and Pickens at 7.
You would have thought that Pickens would have been 6 because
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb missed a few games
Well, yeah, he did, didn't
and
he? He
Pickens
did.
came right in.
Mm-hmm.
But what
CD
I
Lamb is 3 guys, and he didn't make it through the Detroit game.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So I did see that, and then I also saw the highest paid wide receivers.
So who the highest paid wide receiver?
Uh, JSN
JSN got 40, didn't he?
42.2.
Lord him.
Jamar Chase got 40.3. Drake London got 35.3.
I forgot about Drake London.
Yeah, Jetta got 35. CeeDee Lamb got 34 million. So I don't want to stir the pot.
Mm-hmm.
But with this whole thing, so we already know that Jerry said they're not going to be doing a deal with GP3 because the deadline is tomorrow for any franchise tag. Is it tomorrow? Oh no,
It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh, I am so behind.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
I'm thinking the day is the 14th. Jesus. Oh, forgive me. So yesterday was the deadline for any franchise tag player to get a deal. So he is going to play on the franchise tag. I think it's 26 or 27 million, whatever. Anyway, this is my feeling. This is just my gut. I have a feeling that they're going to try to run him on a rental this year. Because next year, for the 2027 draft, it is
That's what I heard.
It's
I heard
heavily
some
loaded.
receivers. Yeah, I heard some receivers
It's
coming out in the
very
27
heavily
draft.
loaded with wide receivers. If I'm not mistaken, the wide receiver room is the largest class for the 2027 draft. That's the largest room. I already know which prospects that Junior Adams may be looking at for next year. So if they decide to release, if not one, but both of these wide receivers, they probably going to go on the draft and get one of these wide receivers that's there. And it's one that's in Oregon that they really like.
Okay. Yeah, because I sure thought about that because I was like, for somebody called me, they was like, man, you think they're gonna let Pickens walk? I said, if they do, man, I said this 27 draft loaded.
And
I was like, it's loaded.
they could let Lamb walk too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because what is this? This will be Lamb's 3rd year on this new contract because he signed this contract a couple of weeks before Dak signed his. So Lamb has, I think, 1 or 2 on his contract. I think it's either 1 or 2 years voided off.
Oh, so all right. So now that you say that, let me throw this curveball out there. What if they let Lamb walk and pay Pickens?
Then that means Ryan Flo, he's going to be WR2.
Hey, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So you talk about Pickens and Flo, then we get a young dog at this draft. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because
But see,
I think Flo will ball out at number 2. I do. He got the size. You know what I'm saying? He got a good rapport with Dak. I think Flo will be all right at number 2. But
yeah,
we're gonna need another option.
because this particular, and I can't think of his name right now, but he's at Oregon, but he will be ready to declare the draft this year. Because the New York Jets control the positioning of our first round pick next year based off of the Quinnen Williams trade. Let's say if we go like post season, so we're going to be in like the high 20s and the 30 picks, right? So let's just say if we go to the wild card, we lose, we'll probably get like the 27th, 28th pick, right? We will keep that pick because if the Jets stink up the joint, they will have the high pick. So this particular wide receiver from Oregon, he will still be there because he is like a late first round, early second round prospect.
Got you. Okay.
Now, if it's reversed, and let's say the Jets go into like post, no, it still will work out. It still won't work out that way. So if the Jets, let's say if the Jets go post season, and we go to like pick number 4 or pick number 5, the Jets will still get the pick 5 because they will have the highest pick in next year's draft. So they control our first round pick.
I'm happy. I'm proud of them up too.
And that was a part of the trade, of the Quinnen Williams trade. Yeah. So whatever is the highest pick between the two of us, the Jets will get.
Yeah. That's another thing too. I'm happy you brought that Quinnen Williams trade up. I think we forget how dominant Quinnen Williams can be. I really think we forgetting it because, especially because we got him like toward the middle of the year last year. We got a flash of him, right? But I think working with BT Jordan, having a full off season, I think Quinnen Williams gonna remind us why Jerry gave up what he gave up to get him. You know what I'm saying? Because Quinnen can be very dominant in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And I think CP gonna move him around, especially when we got the big boy from San Diego. I can't pronounce his name, but the big guy.
Toia?
Tito, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking
about?
Toia. Yeah. Nah, not Jay. They signed. We drafted Jay. It's they signed D tackle from the Chargers as a free agent.
Obenenta.
Yeah. He's an African kid.
Hollywood AC. But do we start over? We are so close with what we had. I mean, we started over when we got when that whole defense room got cleared out.
So I'm that's why I put it coming up. So I'm gonna say this, AC. This is why Dak makes what he makes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So with any other QB, yeah, maybe we will be starting over. But I think Dak is at a point now, especially I think Dak has such a command of this offense that if he has talent at the wide receiver position, he can get them on the same page. You see what I'm saying? I think that Dak is commanding this offense that well So it don't have to be. We don't have to go get him a veteran. No, just get him talent. If you can get him a young gun that's awesome, that gonna get him in the off season. He gonna have him up to speed by the time they hit the field, right? So I think Dak makes it possible for you to let a Pickens walk, if that makes sense. So I don't. So in a sense, I don't think it. I don't think we will be starting over. I think Dak makes it. I think that Dak is playing it well.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell
So we
you
have to
what
replace
to
him.
look out. I'm gonna tell you what to look out for. I know he's, it's not etched in stone yet, but he is being considered as the Mike linebacker.
Who is that?
But DeMarvion Overshown will be competing for his job.
Absolutely, he absolutely will. He absolutely would be competing for
He
his
is
job.
competing for his job.
Yeah, I agree. Because
I
I
think
like.
everybody. I think the only way to fix a lot of this stuff with this team, everybody has to know that there's somebody behind you that can take your spot. I
Hello.
think we have for so long catered to the people we drafted high, and we have also catered so long to fan favorites. Um, a lot. Coaches have came in already with a favorite on both sides of the ball on who they want to cater to and who they want to allow to do certain things. So I just feel like just because you are saying you the man or you want to be the man, you have to show and prove, show and tell. And with DeMarvion Overshown, it's going to start with him being healthy. He has to stay healthy.
Right.
I mean, I know injuries happen. I know football is a physical sport, but you have to find a way to keep yourself healthy.
Mm-hmm. And Jaysean Barnum said what he said. He said what he said. Yeah, but absolutely. I see we're a system now. It ain't like
he got a reckless smile. I love it.
Yeah, it ain't like it used to be AC where we lose a guy and the whole team go to hell. Right now, it's a system now, so it's more so next man up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, I think
Sean Lee. That was that Sean Lee time that Sean Lee went out the game.
It was over.
Defense didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to start. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to act. They didn't know how to react. They were just lost. We can't have it. We don't have that now. You have more than one person now that they able to let step into their role if you're not in your role anymore. So we'll see. But so far from what we're seeing, I think this defense is going to be a total different team. We're looking at a total different team. We know we got it on offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We know we got it on offense. As long as everybody stay healthy. But defense has been, the issue. But another thing I'm seeing different too right now is the conditioning. We have had issues with conditioning for a long time, starting way back to Miles Austin.
Yeah.
Starting way back to Miles Austin, we have had issues with conditioning. Always hamstring issues with this team. But I'm seeing the way they conditioning is different. It's different.
I heard them rookies got their butt whooped in that camp in that rookie. As they cats are throwing up and everything.
Yeah. And guess what they told them to do? And guess what they told them to do when they finished throwing up? Go clean yourself up and put your ass back out here.
Yeah, get on back out there.
It ain't no more. You and your friend could be on the other side of the field talking and playing.
Didn't I hear like when it was that little throwing up incidents? Because Christian Parker been running them through oh gosh, when they mic'd up Christian Parker, and he was they had to keep bleeping him. I mean, you can hear the actual stuff. Go onto their YouTube. Their YouTube, you get all the cussing. You get all the cussing. But on the Facebook and the Instagram, that social media, oh yeah, they bleeping him. But I heard, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that when they had the little throwing up incidents, that they had some Listerine and said swish, gargle, whatever you gotta do to the Listerine, spit it out and get back on the field. And I don't want to say what I want to say because I know Christian Parker is a member of a particular organization, and you know our organizations are non-hazing organizations and everything. We don't participate in hazing or any type of things like that. But CP, you my dude. I'm with you.
I mean, but it was the defense been a little soft, man. Because I'm gonna say this here: anytime you allowing 200 yards rushing, you soft. Ain't no way around. Right, and that's been our problem for a minute. Like when all this fails, they know they can run.
To my other phone.
Yeah, when all this fails, they know they can run it on us, right? So, and stopping the run is a mentality. Like you have to want it more than the other guy. You know what I'm saying? You have to want it more than the other guy. So, and we just been soft, man. We've been soft on that front. So it's all this I'm seeing, and it's a breath of fresh air because this what this defense needs. Like, and we gonna need them. Like, we gonna need them to be tough. We gonna need, a couple crash outs. That's why I like the kid from Michigan. That's why I like Jay Sean Barnum. Like, we need that. We need a couple dudes like that on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, what you said, AC, the softness is over. We done with that. So that's what we needed, man. Like we needed like some mental toughness, some testicular fortitude. Can you dig it? So it's like I said, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see it. But Nick, I was saying before you came back on, I think we forgot how dominant Quentin Williams can be in the middle. And with this, and also the BT Jordan signing kind of went unnoticed, but there was a huge deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was a huge deal, right? So I'm that's another, like, I'm excited to see what Christian Parker and Caleb Downs gonna come up with. I'm also excited to see what BT Jordan and Quentin Williams gonna come up with too. I think that's gonna be a sight to see, man. I'm just ready. I'm ready to go because I think this defense is gonna be nasty.
Yeah, I'm just ready to see the change. To see the
Yeah, I'm
change
ready to see the time.
on the edge.
Exactly.
It's been refreshing to see the type of coaching that they've been getting from CP. You know what I'm saying, being a up close personal in a space type of coach. That's coaching, And I want to see for once if we have both sides. We've always had either one or the other. We've had offense, no defense, or we've had defense, no offense. And what I'm saying is that I don't need the defense to be. Of course, I would love them to be a top 5 defense, top 10 defense. But I just need them to be a middle of a pack defense. I need them to be a defense that can make a stop when it's needed.
Just make a stop.
Just make a stop when it's needed. I need them to be a defense that's not scared to hit, that's not scared to take a person head on. And that's what we've been having. That's all we had the last couple of years. South. Tennis shoes coming, cleats coming off on the field when they get hit. You know what I'm saying? Cleats coming untied. Like, you ain't tie your shoes before you got on the field, bro. Like, that one,
So
I forgot which game that was. His shoe come off and untied, and our boy run straight into the end zone. I'm like, are you here? Are you kidding me? You know, so, and then if you notice, one of the biggest things we have had this off season, knock on wood, we ain't heard nothing from Jerry.
man,
We ain't heard nothing from Jerry.
Kels, you on stage, Kels. This ain't your mic muted, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here.
But yeah. So
trying
Jerry,
to get the dog together.
I got you. I put my dog outside. I
Uh-uh.
He'll mess around and knock all this over behind me. But yeah, man, that's I think that would be yeah. I like I said, I'm excited to see what the defense gonna do. And like I said, I think Quentin Williams, Overshawn, man. I think so. What have you been hearing about Overshawn for him to get the green dot? Because I just knew it would be Caleb Downs. So for him to get the green dot, he must be really impressive in camp.
But no one has the green dot now. That's the thing. We don't know who's going to be wearing the green dot this year. So I would just say wait for I'm thinking preseason game 3.
Yeah.
Because that's normally like the dress rehearsal to show you
Yeah.
what the team is going to look like this season. That's when you will probably see who is actually going to be wearing the green dot. So it could be Caleb Downs. It could be who's the one that they're testing out? Jayshawn Barnham.
Barnum.
Overshown is also a contender. If they did not move Maris Leofold to outside linebacker, he was okay when Zimmer drafted him.
Awesome. Yeah,
because
he was awesome.
Yeah, because he was our hybrid inside and Mike Will linebacker. So he wore the green dot helmet.
He wore the green dot. For him.
So, but yeah, that's when we'll see who's going to wear it. It's not etched in stone who exactly is going to be wearing it. But like I said, DeMarvion Overshown, he's competing for his job.
Yeah.
Because they got that other linebacker too.
I forgot about D Winters. Yeah.
Hello. And see, that's another one that could wear, because he wore the green dot helmet too.
I heard Jordan Brooks is not out of place.
And he specializes in wearing the green dot helmet.
Who, D Winters?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, hey, that was it. They didn't add it. And that's another. I think we're a little rough on the linebacker group. I know they looked terrible last year, but there was Flus and Kenneth Murray. I blame both of them for last year. The way the linebackers look, I blame Flus and Kenneth Murray. Both of them are no longer there. I think we are all right at linebacker now. Will I welcome Jordan Brooks? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the linebacker need is as bad as people make it out. I think we'll be all right with what we got.
Right.
Yeah. But I heard the Jordan Brooks situation wasn't dead yet.
Nah.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's been phone calls being made or whatever, and but you know, they trying to catch them slipping.
I just trying to figure out why are they such in a need to hold him hostage.
Right.
Knowing, I mean, they let go of everybody. And 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 they
Everybody.
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 But you're holding him ransom.
Because Dallas won.
No, it's not. No, some
Yeah,
other teams want
I
him
know
too.
it's other teams want them too, but
But the thing is,
they're
we
not
have
gonna do
more.
it. But they ain't gonna do it for Dallas like they would do it for the other team.
But the thing is, they should, because we have more draft capital than the other teams that is interested in him.
That's crazy.
I don't know, but I do know they're not done with adding to the team.
So I heard Bobby Okerike's name too. So how valid is that?
You know what? I'm surprised because he's a free agent. Isn't he a free agent?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I like him too.
Mm-hmm.
I love Bobby, man. I love him.
Bobby Wagner.
Nah,
No,
about Okerike.
Oh, Pure
Hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he probably.
As far as
how would y'all
Wagner,
feel though if they brought in Bobby Wagner?
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't think it's.
I wouldn't be mad either. But from what I'm hearing, he's talking about going back to Seattle to retire.
Yeah, but he said that's only if he don't get picked up by a team before the season starts.
Oh.
But I also know that Howard University is also interested in hiring him as their linebacker coach.
Yeah.
Because Howard University is going through a big coaching change. They just got a new head coach. And I think they're getting some more coaches on board. But yeah, they're interested in hiring him as a linebackers coach. And plus, he graduated. He just graduated from Howard.
Right.
And
I
now
think a lot of that's what they're doing though. They integrate a college is now integrating a lot of NFL players for coaching jobs.
And now that they got John Wall on staff.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I would love to see. I wouldn't have an issue with Bobby Wagner, and even Brian said it. But I do like what Brian said. That would be a total CP call.
Yeah.
Right.
So he had a run defense grade of 90.3 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's different.
He's still very serviceable.
Yeah, no, that's different. Yeah. I think you can interest me in that. I think I'll take that.
Yeah, he's still very serviceable. And you don't have to play him every down. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You ain't gotta play him every down.
Wow. Okay, then. And it's because I'm looking at the stats here, 162 total tackles, which that's awesome. I'll take that. 4.5 sacks, two picks. So
yeah, I'll
that's
take
what's up,
that
man.
too.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that every day out there. I sure would. Especially if the price right.
Yeah. I think he won I think they said he won like 6 million.
Oh, really?
Like 6 mil.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at his standards and his record and his stats, I would easily give him 6 mil for one season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that ain't far fetched. I think I own. So what y'all think about Von Miller, man?
He's not from what I heard, he's not entertaining any contract talks with nobody.
He tried to skip training camp. He wants you to call him probably late August. He ain't trying to do no training camp. He don't want none of that. Call me in late August when y'all get ready.
But when we wanted you and we pressed hard for you, you went to the Commanders.
Mhm.
And then
You
he
Oh
know,
got
my.
hurt. Then he
you
got
know.
hurt.
He got. I mean, he
Mhm.
went to the Commanders. I mean, granted, you know what I'm saying. They offered you more money or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, but as the saying go, our money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying?
All
Right.
money ain't good money.
Our money ain't good money. You had a chance to you could have been here. Let's go all the way back
Mhm.
to the Marcus not the Marcus Randy Gregory situation.
Mhm.
The reason why they was trying to pay Randy Gregory a little lesser because they were trying to get Von Miller at that time.
Right.
Mm. I ain't know that.
They were trying to get him at that time, and they were like,
Mhm.
if we can keep Randy Gregory, that they would have played with good together.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
But and at that moment, Randy Gregory was willing to take a pay cut. But
Yeah.
Warren Miller signed with the Bills. Bills paid him all that money. He signed with the Bills. So
Bills. Yeah.
that's when your boy got off his meds, I guess.
I'm
But
tripping out.
see,
Him like, how you gonna get mad if they put a behavior clause in
And you
your
gotta be
contract
having your problem.
and you
right.
got a behavior problem?
And
Exactly.
you came with a behavior problem.
And then here's my
Yeah, like
thing. Y'all two,
Bruh.
I'm like, you and your agent didn't read the contract.
It was already in the
man,
contract.
that was
It was
crazy.
already in the
That was crazy
contract.
work.
And I wasn't mad at Jerry and them. Everybody was like, oh,
Mhm.
they only put it in his contract. I wasn't mad at them for that. Wasn't mad at them. Because if anybody know Randy Gregory, the
That boy made
Cowboys
them boys
do.
up.
He was
Because
drafted
they
what,
studied him.
2015.
Mhm.
2015, right?
Yeah. So the Cowboys knew him
Mhm.
inside and out because they drafted him. So they had got all the inside and details on
Mhm.
him. So them putting
Yeah.
the behavior clause in his contract was for the reason that they knew how he could get out, how he would come, how he come. Let's be real. We became legal in the NFL. I ain't gonna say legal, but we became acceptable in the NFL because of Jerry Jones fighting for Randy Gregory. That's
And
where
it's
it
not
came
and
from.
it's not
Then
even
he
legal in the
then
state
he
of
went
Texas.
straight. He went straight to Denver and got in trouble in Denver.
And then the thing about it is the only two serviceable years that you gave us was the COVID year in 2021.
Yep, yep. That was the
Yeah,
only.
yeah,
Yeah.
AC, he does want to finish his career, but here's the thing, and I think this is the reason why. I don't know, Nikki, but this is what I heard. I heard that CP did not make any inquiries about Von Miller. That's one thing I heard.
Mm.
Then the
That's true.
second then
That's true.
the second thing is it's like if you sign Von Miller, it's going against your word that both you and Shotty said in your press conference that you don't want anybody that's coming in with a receipt of injury reports.
Mm.
Right.
Mm.
That's fair and it's true.
And
But
that
yeah,
makes sense.
it's
Yeah,
true.
that makes sense.
And Von Miller has a nice little
Yeah,
receipt.
yeah, he does. Yeah, he
And he
does.
got age on him.
And he
And he
got age
got
on him.
age on him.
And
Yeah.
he got
And but
and he got age on him. So yeah, I mean that's true, and that's what I'm saying. Brian said that would have to be a total CP call.
gotcha.
Yeah. Because CP definitely said he don't want a rap sheet of injury prone players coming on his team.
Mm.
CP also think he's not. I hate saying this word because we had it so much, but he also feels like he's basically not coachable anymore.
Mm.
Um, he feels like Ron feels like he's above the coaching because he's been in
Gotcha.
the league for so long and
Mm-hmm.
he's done things the way he have done things for so long.
Right.
And it's the age barrier with them
Mm-hmm.
of
I would take bringing Clowney back over Von Miller.
That's what
I
I was
would
just
too.
about to say. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
just about to say. I think I'd rather have Clowney. I think I'd rather have Clowney back.
I would
because
too.
because he's a plug and play.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like he came to us what 4, week 5, week 6, and he just
Mm-hmm.
came on in. He's a real plug and play um
Yeah.
Yeah.
defensive player, and
Yeah.
he plays 3-4, which is what we're running. He plays 5-2, which we are running. He plays a 6-1, which we are running. He plays a 3-3-1, which we are running. So we're doing all those multiples
Mm-hmm.
as far as a base formation defensive scheme. The only thing we're not running is a 4-3, but he could play a 4-3.
He can play 4-3. Yep.
He could
Yeah.
play any position level, any play
Yeah.
Right.
call on that on there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just not under. I just need to get to the reason why they don't feel like they would reach out to him.
I don't know. I think
Did
I
that
think with
other
him,
did that other post one money come in yet? Because it hasn't came in yet. I'm wondering if that's
You
the
know,
reason why.
I thought it came in. No,
Hold on, let me go check. Let me go check the books. Hold on.
I thought it came in the first part of July.
Cowboys,
okay.
how much monteys you have? How much monteys you have? I swear. Why do Nikki and I know all this stuff?
Yeah, but I think with Clowney, man, with Clowney getting out, he got off the couch and got what 9.5 sacks last year
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
couch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Off the couch, chilling.
yeah,
And
so
I felt so bad for him because he did everything that was in his contract to do
mhm.
for him to get that extra money. But the only thing we didn't do was make the playoffs.
Mm.
Look, I was like, oh, I'm like, Jerry, just give it to him because you know he
Yeah,
he came in healthier than some of the ones that been here.
that been there. Yes,
That
he was
been
in better
there.
shape.
He
Yeah,
played better than some of the ones that been there. And
And look at
this goes to show you that what's that what's his name? This goes to show you that he was just grabbing a player here and grabbing a player there. Zimmerman. Have anybody seen Murray on the team yet?
no,
no.
no. Have any of our defensive free agents been signed anywhere else?
Oh,
Yeah,
Elam,
I think a couple of them have been.
I think Elam about the only one that.
Kyrie, well, he's not a free agent. I have to see. I think a couple of them have been. No, the
I
money
know.
hasn't came in yet because it's still at 5.4.
mm,
So
so they haven't
that money hasn't come in yet.
popped in yet. Okay.
Okay, okay. So
Because right
it
now,
should be
yeah, right now we're
should
at
be a couple.
5,498,404.
So
Okay.
what should that go up to?
It should be what 6.5 or 7.5.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so that money hasn't
The money haven't popped in yet.
mm-mm.
Um, mm,
Why do
mm.
we know so much of the Cowboys bankroll? This is
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you're lucky, Jerome. You know how lucky you're like, Kelly, how much money so and so got? Please hold.
We need to see. We need. I guess we can. That would be a good thing. Like, go. Let's see what free agents that on the defense that's still not signed yet.
You see, what defensive free agents still out there? Just
That's
period.
well, the one from us that's still not signed yet.
Man, I'm finna look it up. Mm,
Now, and
Man,
on the cool, on the cool, I wouldn't even mind having Donovan Wilson back, because you got to plug and play him the right way. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I only see 4 so far. Clowney, Dono, Maury, and Miles Sanders.
Well, Miles Sanders is on offense. I'm talking about defense.
yeah.
Oh,
So look at
defense. Oh,
Murray,
Jesus, hold on. Almost
Clowney.
tripped.
Solomon Thomas got signed, though, didn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he? Went to
back at
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
yeah,
So
he was.
yeah, Tennessee.
He back with White
Salah.
Cotton.
Yeah, Salah got him, and he got Kyrie Elam too.
Yeah.
Kyrie Elam over there.
Yeah.
You can have him, shit.
You can have him. You can have him. You can have him.
But you know what? I was talking to one of my sorority sisters. She's a Bills fan. She said she don't know what the drop off was with Kyrie Elam, because he was good when he was with the Bills, and I said Flus. That was my answer, Flus.
Mm-hmm. We know the Bills cut him though. Cause he was something happened.
We traded for him.
We traded for him?
Yeah, we traded for him. Yeah, it wasn't no big trade, you know what I'm saying? But we traded for him.
We traded in one of our 5th round comp picks for him, and we got one of their 7th comp picks.
That one
in that same draft year.
Yeah, right. That wasn't bad. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I wouldn't. Yeah, that ain't bad.
And he was still on the Bills books. So so that was no money coming off of our books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. That one, yeah, he kicked the tires on him, see if he had anything.
Yeah. But yeah, but I already gave you the dates for the new when the 53-man roster has to be done. It's no longer that Tuesday after preseason. It's that Sunday. So whatever that last preseason game is for us, which is what, the 28th. It's that Sunday, whatever that Sunday is, the 30th, and it has to be in.
You said the 30th of August?
Yeah, whatever that Sunday is.
Yeah, that's right, 30th of August.
Yeah, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All teams have to submit their 53-man roster in at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 30th, and then the waiver wire for the practice squad is that Monday 12 noon. So I don't know what number we are on that waiver wire, because that's almost like another draft. And then we can start putting people on our practice squad.
I got you.
And the 2026, the beginning parts of the 2026 uniform schedule just kicked off today. I know Washington was one of the first ones to release theirs. I have the docs on my iPad, so when I get back to my iPad, I will send you the docs so everybody know what the Cowboys will be wearing for the season. I'm hoping we have more color rush instead of because we did color rush 2 times last year, and I hope it was, and I just hope it's not back to back like it was this past season. I'm hoping for us to wear it 3 times.
Yeah, I like them color rush jerseys.
Yeah. And I want them to bring more back of I know they did it for the Christmas game, but the navy jerseys with the color rush pants. I'm glad they brought that back. They called that the
Yeah.
Dez Bryant combo because he came out with that combo and I want to say 2018 for the 2018 season. So I'm hoping that we'll do that again. But I would love for us to come out with with a black uniform with the numbers and the name in a nice like electric royal blue.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so dope.
Yeah, hard right there. That'd be hard right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. I probably won't be available next week. I gotta do something with the kiddos. I think they're gonna start reporting the training camp end of next week though, right?
The 28th they report. Or is it the 22nd? 28th, 22nd? One of them dates.
So I'm like I said, I won't be available next week, but the week after, when they get rolling the training camp, we're gonna come back and kind of see what's what, who doing what, who getting cooked, who jobbing danger. July 29th to August 18th.
Yeah, and then also on training camp too, the ones that are competing, they will have the green dot on their helmets as well.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you something real quick. See if you can hold on, where you at? Where is that? Okay. I just put in your messenger. So I don't know if you could pull it up, but it's for your listeners too.
Talking about this. The DMV content con.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna post it.
Yeah, so it's happening next week. I will be there. If you are a content creator, a media creator, DJing, videography, photography, if you're in that line of work, this is the first annual content con that's being done by Next to Flex podcast as well as CKB Studios right here in the DMV. So it's a great networking event and opportunity. So if you're in the Washington DC area, please come support, check it out. I'll be there. The tickets are starting at $20. If you have a podcast or if you do videography, photography, or you DJ and you want to promote your business, it's $50 and it comes with 2 extra tickets and some other perks as well. And that's next Saturday at 6 p.m.
All right. So I just posted it. Tagged you in it.
And I'll tag Next to Flex as well, so they can see it.
All right. All right. So that's it for us, everybody. I want to thank. I say my play cousins for pulling up on
the
me.
Party crashers.
I want to thank my play cousins for pulling up on me. I want to thank y'all for pulling up on me, man, and chopping it up with me. So week after next, when training camp starts, like I said, I gotta do something with the kiddos next week, so I'll be MIA. But I try to do like some shorts or something to kind of, but I won't be doing those shows. Those kiddos gonna have me tied up. So once they start training camp, we'll be back in. We'll dive into these training camp battles. I have one in particular. I'm looking at the tight ends. I think Trigg gonna send somebody home, man.
You know what? Honestly, and I know we're gonna go. I'm thinking it's gonna be Stoney.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Stoney too. I think Stoney on his way out of there.
Because I love Big Body Brev. I love Princeton. Fan.
I like Princeton Fan too. I do. I think Princeton Fan got hurt.
Yeah,
Fan nice.
And if they're going to be hybriding Hunter Lumpke between a fullback and a tight end.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You know, Ferg ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah,
so I want to see what this kid look like.
I think it's going to be Stoney because that TE2 spot is nicely open and available, and I think it's going to be Trigg for a tight end too, and he's going to be real good in the red zone. Everybody is worried about his blocking capability.
That's my concern because that span forward is he blocks. You see what I'm saying? He blocks. Right. So then he's not bad in the red zone either. He's 6'7". You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think yeah. So
let's say if they run a 13 personnel, that's basically 3 tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
They could put Ferg in the slot because he does good when in space. He's very good in space.
He's very good in space.
And then you put Brev on the edges as well as Trigg. But when the chains start to move and then everything switches, and that's where you will see Trigg in the red zone because he is a real red zone threat.
He is.
And that has always been our Achilles heel when it comes to offense is our red zone efficiencies. We have to do better on that. So I'm thinking that's why they got Trigg because everybody is worried about his blocking, but look at the red zone effect.
Exactly. So that's the battle I'm most intrigued with is that tight end. I want to see who spot Trigg take because I think somebody's spot getting to it. And it's like and it's looking like Scone. Looking like Scone's giving Scone. Right. So but like I said, we'll get into all of that once the pads get on and they start practicing. Nikki, you got anything you want to say in closing?
You're on mute.
Yeah, you're on mute. My bad.
I think she froze.
All right, here I go. No, no. Not tonight. Did y'all talk about the Malik Neighbor situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of brought it up. So I said that I brought it up. I heard that he had a degenerative situation going on in his knee. Yeah.
But they trying to keep it on the low.
Yeah. So I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So and I was saying like his timetable got pushed back. That kind of to me there was a red flag. That the timetable they were saying he's gonna play week 1, and now it's like he's gonna miss 4 or 5 games.
The first 4 or 5 games, yep.
Yeah.
But you know what? And I know we're getting ready to close out, and I know we talked about that. What are they going to do with their running back room? Because they got is what, Tracy?
That's it. That's it.
Is Slade still there?
Talking about Darius Slayton, the wide receiver.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I know sometimes they put Slade. Well, that's before Harbaugh era, but they used to put Slade in the backfield too.
I don't know what they gonna do, but ain't got nothing to do with us.
ain't got nothing to do with us. Just get ready to get this work week 1. That's all I'm telling. Hey, so y'all can go ahead and get ready for the y'all ain't play nobody. Go and get ready for that.
Oh, they got Tracy, they got Singletary, they got Gray, they got Rashard, Dante Miller, and Damon Bankston. That's okay. We're gonna win that series,
like,
so it don't matter.
Who and who.
Mhm.
And who? Oh, no.
I mean, now what I will say is, I don't think we're gonna beat them farther than nothing like we did last year.
Yeah.
They got Cam Scatterboo, Tyrone Tracy, Devin Singletary, Eric Gray, but he's on special teams. Patrick Rashad, Dante Miller, and Damon Bankston. But they're rotational pieces.
Yeah, and if Scatterboo gonna really be ready, 100%.
Nah, I don't think Scatterboo playing.
Nah.
Yeah, Scatterboo ain't gonna be ready.
So basically, it's going to be between Tracy Singletary and Patrick Rashard, which is really he's really a fullback, but they're going to have
fullback.
Yeah, but that's what they're going to be doing. And they're going to be doing a gap-based running scheme under Harbaugh.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Ooh, and that type of running scheme is going to be perfect for Caleb Downs.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, I'm saying they really playing the tie hands with the way Parker gonna have the D line playing. So
yeah,
it's gonna play right in tie hands, man. So I don't know. I'm just I don't know. I'm waiting on this first preseason game. I want to see what this defense look like.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get on out of here. Like I said, I keep everybody in the loop. Like I said, it probably won't be. I can look at my schedule now and tell y'all what it's gonna be.
And when you clip your things, invite me on a collab on the K Zone podcast one.
I got you. Oh my.
And collab Nikki too.
I got you. So yeah, it's probably gonna be Thursday week after next. Thursday night week after next.
Yeah, that'll be good because I need to go out of town. I'll be in Maryland next weekend.
Oh really?
What weekend? What, the 25th? What part of Maryland?
Don't ask me. I didn't know I'm flying into BWI. What it is.
Oh, okay, because I know that Saturday I was telling Jerome I'll be at the DMV Content Con. So if you're like podcasters or any type of media creator, photography, videography, a DJ, it's everybody is meeting together, and that's in Temple Hills, Maryland. So that's where I'll be on Saturday. But I'll send you that information, and the tickets start at $20.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll send you the info.
All right. Well, have a good night. And we shall reconvene and talk about something in 2 weeks, right?
Yep. Hey, wait a minute. We was talking about it when you jumped off the training camp. Oh Lord, I need to get my dates together. It's the 22nd that they report, or the 28th.
The 29th. It said 29th through the. Let me put it back up.
Why?
29th through the 18th.
Why is it so late?
Because it's normally around the 22nd or 23rd, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so but now it's saying 29th through the 28th. I mean, 29th through the 18th.
And I know one time it started like on the 15th one year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna try to come back on the 30th, by the 30th or the 30th. Let me see.
I thought you said the 23rd.
Nah, 20. The show, the next
No,
show
next
after
week. Yeah, that's right. You said
yeah,
next week
nah,
you'll be out. So the 30th.
yeah, I'm gonna be tired of it. Yeah, probably the 30th or the 31st next week. I mean, week after next. So
Okay.
when they get into the training camp battles, like I said, we'll get into it then.
All right, cool.
Well, I said we'll keep. I have something out there like y'all heard from me before then. I'm pretty sure something gonna happen. I'm gonna have to comment on. So
Yeah.
yeah. So, but like I said, man, thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for pulling up on me, man. Until next time, Mr. Cowboy Nation is challenging y'all not to be good, but to be great.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right.